Hello and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. My name is Wolverine. Previously, we met a lady called Nyoka here in the Yachts Club, and she is very, very, very drunk. We need to get her some caffeine pills of some sort from the local dispensary, which is around here somewhere. The reason we need Nyoka is she's like a guide for this planet, which it's got quite a yellow hue to it, which is a clue to the fact that everything here is very acidic and very dangerous, including the wildlife, which we have encountered on other planets, but this is where it lives, and there's more of it, and it's very dangerous. So she'll be joining us. We've got Felix, yeah, that's his name, with us, and we've got Max with us. These two are going to be fine just tootling around town, but I really don't want Max going out there. I mean, he can hold his own, but look at him, he's so precious. We can't have him fighting monsters. You can only shoot a giant lizard in the kneecap so many times before it's too late. They have a lot of kneecaps. Right, so the reason we're going out into the waste is we need to find this broker fellow who has a way to get the supplies that Phineas needs to unfreeze all of our fellow The Hope passengers. So, good of all mankind and all that. So, you think a chemist would be well signposted? Not seeing many signposts at all besides the name of this planet? No, it's a moon. That's a gas giant, this is a moon, and it's called Monarch, which Americans pronounce Monarch. Never quite understood why, but I suppose they don't have much experience with it for now. Yeah, so pharmacy. It's another fishing town, much like Edgewater, except it's called Stellar Bay. When the sign's working properly. Those lamps are quite something. It's like a scepter. Ah, it's like a monarchy. Ah, I see. And it's a left hand and another left hand on the other side. So I'm going to say they only had one mould because, you know, frontier life.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
Velma?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean more than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
Velma, you say? Okay. Anyway, overhearing people's conversations. So yes, the reason that there are left hands on both sides holding something is because manufacturing is somewhat limited here, not because the developers ran out of time to do a right-hand version. Pharmacy. That could just be somebody's house. I could use the map. It's a big pointer on it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to explore this very yellow town. It's kind of like Fallout New Vegas, just turned all the way up. That's an exit to the city walls. We want to stay on this side. There's a reason there's armed guards on either side of it. We don't want to go out there without somebody who knows what they're doing. Oh.
Help! Someone's been killed!
Oh no! Do you...
I think I'm gonna be sick.
What happened?
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Well, the local constabulary... Of course they're not. Nobody's going to do anything about this. I need to do something. Lower right, you say? Did he say lower right or lower left? Because I don't see anything on the lower. Oh wait, no, there it is. You think the door would still be open? Knock, knock.
Murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues? What a gruesome way to die.
Yes, let's find clues. So, what do we have without stepping into the room and contaminating the scene? We have a trail of blood and some footprints, and of course the cadaver itself, and an awful lot of blood splatter on the kitchen. And I'm thinking maybe that saucepan was the weapon. Victim. Contains no items of use to me. Try to step in the blood if I can help it. Watch somebody walk in now and arrest me for the murder. They're very shiny, aren't they? Some light ammunition. Not spent ammunition. A lot of food and drink and such. Weapon mod. This is an awful mess. Things are being turned over. This is usually a clue. Ooh, there's an open notepad. Tossball betting slip. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made from a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from Left Field Tossball Betting. He was a gambling man. I think he was a man. And he was doing more daring betting. Okay. And there's a betting shop in town. We can go and discuss with them if they know this person. Right. A mag pick. Those are kind of illegal to have, but everybody seems to have them. This bag of any use? Hastily packed suitcase. Several ragged outfits, all of the same cut and colour, were stuffed into this suitcase. Well. 17-bit cartridges. Or 17 bits on a cartridge. Surprisingly tidy bathroom. A lot of stuff's been upended and thrown around. There doesn't seem to be anything else to interact with. I can sleep in their bed. Should I take the time to? Right. Journal, what have you got to say for yourself? The stainless steel rat. Man's been killed in a Stellar Bay apartment. It falls to you to figure out what happened to him, because of course it does. The victim had a betting slip from Left Field Tossball Betting, perhaps someone that, yes. Right, okay. Well, so long, dead guy. Let's go and see if they can identify you using your betting slip. Where is the betting place? Hey, somebody died.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
We don't get many outsiders.
Yeah, nobody cares. That one guy did, but nobody else seems to give a flying toss about him. Right, betting shop, betting shop, betting shop. Also pharmacy. What was that? I got a discovery sound. This appears to be a shop of some sorts. Ah! A workbench. That's what the noise was about. They appear to sell fish. I'm not looking for fish. I mean, that looks like a government building if ever I saw one. No betting shop, no pharmacy. Are they all in one corner of town that I've just not been to yet? Are we back at the yacht club? Damn it! We are back at the yacht club. I think I went that way last time. That way's blocked off, that's why I went that way. Excuse me, I'm just going to run for a moment, see if I can't see a side street somewhere that I missed last time. Ah, I didn't go this way last time. Ah, Left Field Tossball Betting. This is the place. And there's the constable's office, and it seems to be locked. Oh well. Ooh, this is shiny. This might break my recording, actually. Hello, there's been a murder.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games.
That's not why
So
I'm
who do
here
you
at all.
follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age Mammoths.
I'm not here to chat about teams.
That's a shame. Tossball's just about the only good news we get around here. When our frequency's not too clogged up anyway.
You get to listen to games all day? Stellar Bay really is a paradise.
Somebody's just been murdered.
It's pretty swell, but it's a whole lot better with company. Say, I don't think I've seen you before, and I'd remember that face.
I know, wouldn't you?
I'll try not to be a stranger then. Name's Felix, by the way.
Look at me, getting carried away again. So, what can I do for you?
I'm investigating a murder. I found this betting slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Poor Isaac.
Isaac, we
I
have a
was
name.
wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days.
Yes.
I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
I've not seen any dentists, yet everybody seems to have perfect teeth. Go on.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go.
Sounds like he's got the
Sometimes
tism.
he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
Oh, the wrong people, you say. So, who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around.
Who's Elijah?
They're hooligans from Fallbrook.
Oh.
They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games.
Sounds like you don't
They
like
usually
him.
loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
The alley behind the yacht club. Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Right. I suppose we need to meet this Mr. Sanjar fella. Apparently he's the mayor of this town. Okie dokie. I feel like we need to solve this murder before we get on with anything else. Let's concentrate on this thing, even though it kind of fell into our laps. Let's just do it. Okay, I managed to find the yacht club accidentally twice, so how hard can it be a third time? This isn't a big town. I could not get lost in it, I'm sure. Right, here's the main plaza. There's the yacht club. That's it. Yes, I remember now. Okay, the alley behind.
Musk and Canadize, right here.
No, thank you. Okay, we're not getting in that way. That way's full. Is there a way through there?
Please, I need your help.
Oh, for goodness.
can pay.
What?
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong. Like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
That sounds pretty serious.
Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Has he gone outside the walls? Where did you last see him?
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky.
I need
And
you to
was
concentrate.
right. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
You brought your son to this planet?
Please,
Moon?
won't you go and find my boy?
Why would he run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there.
It does sound pretty dangerous.
I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers.
Oh dear.
He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Well, that's boys for you. I can... Where would he have gone?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No!
Max knows about iconoclasts.
Now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights.
Amber
That is,
Heights.
if a manta queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
You're getting very graphic now, lady. What were you saying about iconoclasts?
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good.
Not sure I'm
Great,
seeing the
you're good.
problem here.
You're one of them, aren't you? You should be ashamed of yourself, young man. Just as your mama would be. How noble
That's
is
him
it to
told.
worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who listened. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
Where is Amber Heights?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with them nutty iconoclasts. Or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road.
Sorry, I don't know why I laughed at that.
Or maybe Marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs, and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to
quite an
my
imagination,
baby.
dear Miss Needham. I mean, I feel like it's an honourable thing to try and find him without taking all your money. You do seem a little unhinged, but in need. I'll try and find him for you.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it.
You don't seem sure of anything.
Find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy. You punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Ooh, camera just went a bit weird. Okay, Max, a word?
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
Iconoclasts. They're philosophists, aren't they?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Oh, I thought I could ask you more questions. So, iconoclasts follow the religion of philosophism, which is chaos and disorder, whereas the prevailing religion in this solar system is something sciencey. It's, yeah, we've covered all that. I thought I was going to say more about philosophers than iconoclasts, but that's all. Ah! A gang hanging around behind the yacht club. Yeah, we're going to go save that little boy once we've got Nyoka with us, because I'm not going outside without a guide. Hello there.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Excuse me, there's no need for that kind of language.
Carry on.
Oh. I thought you were the one to talk to. I'm looking for a chap called... Oh, what was it? Isaac's the one who's dead. One of you killed him. What were you called? No. Got so mixed up in that other... Elijah. Elijah. Are you Elijah?
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley.
Is it?
Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Oh, charming. You murdered Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof.
You pretty much just
And not
admitted
that
it.
it's any of your business.
Intimidate 55. I'm making it my business.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly?
Saying I've got a big stick and I'm going to hit you with it. You bully people long enough. If you know what's good for you, you'll clear out and never come back.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
I thought violence. They just left. They murdered a guy and then I told them to leave and they left. Huh. Not really sure what else to make of that. Well, I guess... Who do we notify? Does Isaac have any next of kin? Or a boss? That's how you notify people around here. The only person I've spoken to about him is the betting shop owner. Which was, I want to say...
How does it feel?
How does what feel?
Serving an instrument of corporate supremacy?
Oh dear.
Let me hazard a guess. You're talking about the church.
Isn't it true the OSI is just a cog in the machine of oppression?
I'm glad you're asking questions, Felix. Curiosity is the foundation of the scientician faith.
Don't try and convert me, preacher.
Ah, so you're a philosophist. We have the two religions in tow with us. Interesting. Maybe one of them will come out dominant. I can find my ass with both hands in this town. Everything looks the same, it's just a shade of yellow. Tossball betting. Where are you? Is that it? No. I could use the map, but where's the fun in that? If I see the police station, I know I'm in the right area. Not it. Is it this way? Some dirty back alley somewhere. Ah, police station. We're in the right place. Excellent. It should be just... Here we are. Hey, I spoke to Isaac's murderers and they just walked away.
Here to catch a game? I'm afraid the transmission's still pretty bad. What can I do for you?
It's me from 5 minutes ago. Oh, I thought this is where the quest continued. Let me just check my book. Tell Sanjar about Isaac's murder. Oh, his boss, of course. Yes, right. Sanjar. He must be in the government building. And it's getting dark already. We've been here for a full 20 minutes. Oh yeah, it's that big tall building there.
It smells like wrapped in here. Oh, it does work.
Hello there. You're carrying a very heavy weapon, and you're carrying a stick that is also a drill bit. Hello.
We're not the best equipped, but scouting for rats keeps us on our toes.
You're gonna fight a Raptidon using that. Good luck to you. Excuse me.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
You must be the receptionist.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon.
That's some
What can I do for you today?
I'm here to speak to Sanjar.
Oh, in that case, welcome to MSI headquarters. Mr. Nandi runs things for Stellar Bay from here. Apart from that, we've got a bar, a diner, and a really great animal parts vendor.
Yes, I bumped into him on the way in. What do you need with an animal parts vendor?
Raptidon acid some days. Other times, it's canid teeth. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Why are you buying so much from Sebastian?
So I can talk to him, of course.
Of course.
He doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong, silent type.
Right.
Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Yeah, you need to do something about that. Would you like... You should just ask him out.
I couldn't. What if he says no?
Then you'll have an answer.
Hey, maybe you could ask him for me.
Oh,
I mean, a no.
Why do I have to do all these jobs
for me? It
for
will be
people?
quite as embarrassing if you ask. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
He's not the only one who's bored of this conversation. Right. It's not you I came to speak to. I thought I had to speak to you before I spoke to him, but you must be Mr. Sanjar.
Well, new business turns up at last.
Am I business?
Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
Advert?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Ooh.
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Good. I wanted your undivided attention. That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Actually, I'm an independent operator. I'm going where the wind takes me.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway.
Ah.
Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Good deduction, sir. Afraid not.
Oh, a shame. I'd been saving a bottle of iceberg-aged whiskey for an occasion like this.
I
Sounds
had
nice.
hoped that
Kinda wish
livening
it
up
was
our
about,
advertisements with
Saltuna
enticing
now.
figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but
It seems we're back to the drawing board.
Oh well. I've got other concerns.
What can I do for you?
Isaac Rose is dead, and I found the people who killed him, talked to them, and they left.
But that's terrible. What happened?
Gambling. It was Elijah and his hooligan friends. I ran them out of town.
I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town.
You consider them dealt
I've been
with?
consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them. Eventually.
Something tells me you wouldn't have, but if you say so.
It really was on my to-do list. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Ooh, some money. Excellent, thank you. I'm looking for an information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate.
How do I get to Devil's Peak?
You'd head south along the road and look for a mountain to the west. Not that I'd advise it. It's a terribly dangerous trek. But if you insist on going, I'd recommend taking a local guide. Nyoka would be a prime candidate.
Yes, I've already spoken to her.
If you can keep her sober.
And that's the problem. Yeah. Whilst I'm here, I met your guard at the landing pad, Grim.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
What is MSI? And what do you mean by good old days?
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. What can I do for you?
Oh, that's not what I was expecting you to say, but okay. You mentioned you were having trouble with the other corporations.
With the whole board, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
10 years?
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
You talk like Graham.
Who?
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on high-minded ideals.
We're calling this a city.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
Sounds like something out of the chairman's own notes, Vic.
Yes, it's
These
as
two
though
are
the
gonna
good
have a
vicar
fight.
has plucked the very words from my brain.
So what do you mean to do about it if you're planning to rejoin the board, as it were?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
Oh?
On our terms, mind you.
Returning to the board is your only chance if you hope to survive here on Monarch. That doesn't mean it'll be easily achievable.
Indeed not. No worthwhile plan was ever simple. That's what I always say.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Enough preamble. What's the plan?
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
How do you mean to defend Stellar Bay? And from what?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course.
What?
If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Ooh, that I like. What is a Bolt 52?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
I was starting to get bored listening to you, till you said the phrase, extremely powerful ordnance.
It is quite the rush.
Where do I find a Bolt 52?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Oh, I can deal with that. Then I guess I'll go and get this Bolt 52. Do I need any lifting equipment or anything like that? Because if it's to defend a whole city, I'd expect it to be quite, large.
do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
You want me to go into an arms building and delete some information? Okay, I've got other questions. You mentioned a two-pronged plan? Oh, let's just skip through it.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
Oh, I can ask these questions now. These aren't the questions I was looking for. Oh wait, no. Why exactly do you want to be back on the board?
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Yeah, and once you go back to him, they'll own your dignity too.
Without the board, chaos would overtake the system. Working within the established order isn't a principle to snub one's nose at, Captain.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
You've been cut off for 10 years, but I can't fault your practicality.
Indeed. We've got to consider realities, not ideals. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Leverage?
Don't get ahead of yourself, sir.
Yes. It'll be easier to explain once we have the Bolt 52. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
Okie dokie. What's that hazard clause you mentioned earlier?
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
A necessary evil for the greater good of society.
That's exactly how the board describes it.
And they invoked it on Monarch.
Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way.
I can see how it would be. So, how did you get kicked off the board in the first place?
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
Did you mean that you initiated your own removal from the board?
Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2, but back then it was known as Terra 1.
What? They renamed the planet? I see the board put their best people on the naming system.
Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Yes, very Earth-like.
Here, though, the results were mixed.
Yeah, it's yellow.
And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
But not MSI.
Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to.
And how did that work out?
Most regard Monarch as a lost cause, but there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
Reform, you say? How very forward-thinking.
It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
I don't dislike this
we
man.
learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out.
Ooh.
Creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Using the board's own tools against them. Clever.
That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else.
I guess you missed the transport.
Many of us chose to stay behind. And as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
Ah. That's pretty low, even for those guys.
I don't think I realized how far they'd stoop. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws.
Oh no, did they really?
Your first mistake was expecting the board to cut you a fair deal.
I mean, Felix is dead
I
right.
understand the sentiment, but if we can't rely on some sort of framework, then what do we have?
Savagery.
I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
You mean better? Fair enough. This Graham fellow, tell me what you think of him.
He and his followers call themselves the Iconoclasts. Lawless anarchists, all of them.
There's lawless
If
anarchist
anyone
right here.
on Monarch deserves
It's
the
called
reputation
Felix.
the board's pinned on us, it's them.
I will admit, I am keen to meet their leader.
Really?
Well, be careful what you wish for. Graham has a habit of ruining everything, and everyone around him.
You've got very strong feelings on the matter.
I'm trying to build something here. They only want to destroy things, and they risk ruining Monarch for all of us. It isn't just that they drain our people and resources. Every radical act they commit cements Halcyon's image of us all as destructive rebels, and pushes us further from the rest of the colony.
So, what's the downside?
Shall I begin
Felix
with
has
the
not been
supply
listening at
shortages
all.
or the subtle but constant threat of annihilation?
Yeah.
He's lucky
Both
the
good
board
points.
doesn't take him seriously enough to keep more than a few UDL gunships patrolling Monarch.
An Earth Directorate assault cruiser would change his tune. It's almost a shame we haven't seen one around Monarch in a long while.
Fair enough.
What can I do for you?
I'm done here. I shall do the things. I shall get the big Bolt 52. That sounds exciting, doesn't it? Big weapon to defend us all. Yes, that's what we need more of. Oh, that was a interesting conversation. So, the board is painted as this, well, rightfully so, evil organisation that crushes everybody who doesn't do exactly as it says and pays everyone a minimum wage and keeps them basically in slavery. And these guys have been cut off from it in a ultimately unsuccessful bid for total domination of this entire planet. And now they're realising that they're low on resources and they need to be back in the board, like them or not. So, we may not like them, but they're the best we've got. So there needs to be some kind of negotiation, a resettlement, sort things out. Right,
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match?
what?
No one? Really?
No, it's the middle of the night. Why would you say that? Right, Nyoka, yes, Nyoka's the problem. We need to solve the Nyoka. I still haven't found a pharmacy. I've been around this whole town. Let me just check the map. Toggle inactive quests. Flowers for Sebastian, no. Family matter, empty man, no. Bolt with his name, no. Passion pills, there we go. So it's down this way, turn right. It's the building opposite that big circly thing. Which way am I facing? This way. Down this way. Turn right. Big circly thing. There it is. It's... This is the pharmacy. Really? Would it kill them to put a sign up? Goodness sakes. Lawless savages indeed. Knock knock! Well, that's a pharmacy costume if ever I saw one. Hi.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by any time you like, hmm?
I'd say run.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Hello there. Speaking of caffeinoids.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
I blush.
What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie?
Well, actually, that's the thing. It's worth remembering that Nyoka said she's been given her entire allotment for the month, and I don't think this lady's going to budge on that, so I'm going to lie and say the pills are for me.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents.
Ah, I see the shortages
have
thing.
gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
Terrible shame. It's just awful.
Isn't it just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
Dear. I don't know, Auntie. You'll have to pry that secret from my sweet little cheeks.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
Oh my. This got weird fast.
Maybe some other time then, when Auntie's personal allotment of stimulation is restored.
Ooh.
But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for Caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for?
Oh, well, it's for Nyoka.
Oh, her.
You're familiar with
It's
her.
none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI.
Oh.
Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
No, of course not. Doesn't anyone else on Monarch have Caffeinoid?
If so, I would love to know where. Sublight supplies don't come cheap.
Ah, yeah, Sublight. They're doing the
Believe
supplying.
There's nothing I'd love better than to help you, but there's not much I can do. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
I thought you were in charge around here, Auntie. You sure ought to be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Of course. Forgetful fellow, is he?
Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll, eventually.
Experimentation, you say? Where is Dr. Williams?
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment.
What?
On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
Ooh, fun. Where's the... What flower of enlightenment?
It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties.
How deep do you bury them?
You're gonna go tussle with some raptidons? Because I've been practicing my dropkick.
Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
Okay, I'll figure this out by myself then.
Chin up, dearie.
A pleasure as always. Let me just review what we just said. According to Abigail, Dr. Williams managed allotments from a terminal upstairs. Sounds like Abigail stores medicines in a supply room upstairs. Abigail implied that she and Dr. Williams both have keys to the medical supply room. Search Dr. Williams' body. So I need to get a key to the supply room, and it's in a grave. At the south entrance. Which way are we facing? Of course, there is no south entrance. There's a southwest entrance and a southeast entrance. So, in order to go outside of the town, we need to go outside of the town, find a key, and then come back into the town. Then we get the pills. Then we go to the pub, and we get Nyoka to guide us outside of the town. Am I understanding this correctly? My goodness. Right. Let's go. Excuse me. It's not that door. That's where Isaac got brutally murdered and he's just lying there and nobody seems to care.
No one saw me trip over that, right?
Nope. Oh, she's a woman who's so desperately worried for her son is now just sitting down enjoying a cigarette. Are we alright to go outside?
Fresh blood at last. Stellar Bay could use some.
Lovely. Right, out we go. Okay, we're outside Stellar Bay on this bridge with a lovely purple line on it and a little bit of debris where things have gotten a bit scratchy. Hell of a wind blowing. Look at those structures. Wow, that is sulfuric acid at work. That's something you don't see every day. Right, I really didn't want to bring Max out here. I didn't want to put him in harm's way. If I'm going to at least have you properly attired. So, Felix, time for your armour, and Vicar Max, time for your armour as well. Ah, I don't have a helmet for you. Pavati's got one, but I can't seem to take it out of her inventory. And now you look like a matching pair. That's quite adorable considering how little alike you both are. Okay, what we're thinking. Yes, probably the weapon to go for if we're going to be fighting Raptidons. Oh, excuse me. So, this is...
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
We gotta go exploring. I want to see some savages.
Do you? This is Monarch, which is formerly known as Terra 1. Ooh, there's a Raptidon. 2, 3 in fact. Everybody on your toes. Right, they're far away enough that I can use a ranged weapon. Now they are incredibly vicious and violent creatures and must be destroyed at the first opportunity, even if they are just enjoying the sun in their... Oh, there's a fourth one. In their native environment. Oh, there's a sign. Cascadia, Fallbrook, Amber Heights, Stellar Bay. We need to go to all of those places. We've already been to Stellar Bay, but... Got him! What did I tell you about jumping into my line of fire? Oh, heck. Oh, no. Oh, crumbs. Ah, got me. Oh, I really need to keep an eye on how many bullets I get. I emptied a whole clip into these two things and they're still dancing. Goodness for that. How are you two getting on? Stop talking to it and shoot the damn thing! Vicky, you're using a ceremonial stick, for goodness sakes. These are not ceremonious creatures. Well, the big one really did keep him busy. A Colossus. Right, we're looking for a graveyard. Should be out here somewhere. Let's just check the local map, see what we got. Passion pills, so up this road to the right, past that cross-shaped building and a couple of others. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Would that be the church? Ah yes, it's got the observatory on top, like the one on... Oh, another creature. Right, I'm thinking changing weapons mid-combat's not a great idea. If I can get their attention.
You won't get any mercy.
Excuse me a moment while I reload. That one's slightly bigger. Ow. One of you. Oh, it's down. Oh, acid, acid. I don't like acid. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Acid attacks. What is going on with your head, mate? Am I stood in a pit of acid? No. Ugh. Anyway. Yeah, it looks like the church in Edgewater. As a matter of fact, I'm fairly certain it's exactly the same model. So it would be a good place to keep a graveyard directly behind it. If it's anything like the one in Edgewater, which I suspected is exactly like the one in Edgewater, the graveyards... there's only one door, and that was it, so... Let's see what's out back. It's around here somewhere, wasn't it? onto the map. You think the graveyard would be right here. But no, it's just cliffs and grass. How odd. Map? Help me out here. I'm looking right at it. It's on the other side of these cliffs. Is there a way around? Doesn't look like it. Let's walk a bit more this way, see if we can see our way in. Whoa.
I wonder what secrets these ruins contain.
Exploring some ruins, killing some monsters. All we're missing is theme music.
You watch way too much TV, my friend. Right, that is alive. It is breathing, I can see it. We need to dispatch these with great, what's the word? Prejudice, yes. Oh, heck. Oh, I made a miscalculation. Why aren't you dying? Also, what's the big one? Oh, that one ran away. Max is hurt. Where is he? Oh, heck. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, oh, that's a bad one. Wait, I can jump backwards. Oh, wait, that's Fallout. Damn it. Run. Run away. Run quite fast. Oh, out of ammo. Out of ammo. Out of health. Oh, oh, this is going very badly. Where did it just go? I think I'm going to need a bigger weapon. Ah, the big one's down. Good. We just got the little one to deal with. Oh, it doesn't look pleased. Whew. Okay, those are not to be trifled with. They are very, very bulletproof. Look at that face, though. That is fantastic. Hey, you're all better. Where's Max? He's behind me for some reason, because of course he is. Look at that big smile. Who could hate these things? Okay. Oh, we had the level up alarm, didn't we? L? No. Tab? Yes. Excellent. 10 perk points. Fantastic. Each point in range inclusive 50 points each. Weapon sway and critical chance are increased with doing up weapons. Okay, let's chuck a load in here. Not everything though. And a couple more into, I think, lockpick. Oh no. I was having trouble with lockpicking. And unfortunately a man is no longer alive as a result of this. Okay, what's this? Lone Master, Pack of Mules. Increase the carrying capacity bonus from your companions. Well, I do like to hoard things. Very good. Right, good. Leveled up. Still looking for a graveyard. We very nearly joined one. Oh, what's that? Looks like a mausoleum if ever I saw one. See a little building with a light on it? I can hear a monster burping somewhere. You hear that? Ooh, more raptidons. Did I think to carry any larger weapons with me? A heavy machine gun. An anarchist cookbook. Plasma weapon. And a grenade launcher. Yes. I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to give Felix something with a bit more bite. Seeing as we're out in the open, I think he might be trusted with a heavy machine gun. Look at how happy he is with that. He looks very pleased. Right. This weapon is armed. I'm not really sure what it shoots, but we're about to find out. I'm going to guess some kind of fire. Hey, little one.
Hit, Captain.
Okay, I'm still not quite sure what it's shooting, but I like how it looks. Whoa, you're not dead. I thought you were. You alright? Whoop! Little one's still kicking.
That's the last of them.
What is this weapon? It seems to shoot purple. Ah, there's a corpse there. Why are you just lying on top of the ground? What's all that about? Well, dispensary key, that's what we came for. And for some reason you were buried fully clothed in your work attire with some money and ammo, which nobody accounted for, and is now mine. Right. Excellent. We have completed a task. Is there anything else of note around here? These mausoleums can't be opened, and that's quite normal. Can I read the gravestones? No, I cannot. I don't get... Did they try to bury him and then kind of got attacked and just kind of ran off and never came back, and he's just been here ever since? Maybe that's the case. Yeah, these are just inanimate objects I can't really do anything with. Right, so now we have Dr. Williams' key to the caffeinoid storage box, and we can go and use it. So that'll be next time. If you have been, thank you for watching. I've been Wolverine. This has been The Outer Worlds. Toodaloo.
Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me.